You are in control of your own narrative. I'm going to repeat that again. You are in control of your own narrative. What that means, Jig, tell me what that means. You can't just be telling me stuff without explaining it to me. You're in control of your own narrative mean you decide what you want to be in this life. Nobody else can do that for you. You have to figure out what your purpose is if you haven't already did that. You have to figure out what aligns with the Most High, with the man above, with God. You have to figure out what steps, what action steps that you need to take in order to reach that and beyond, and keep going after that, keep building. We can't we can't allow people to tell us what it is that we need to be doing with our life, what it is that we should be doing with our life, people could tell us what we could be doing with our lives. They can inspire us. They could people could tell, they can give us advice. They could give us their personal experiences on what they did in this lifetime, and they can give you a roadmap to their life. But at the end of the day, there's no book out there, there's no course, there's no class, there's no nothing out there for a specific roadmap, for a specific guideline to the life that you actually want. You know what I'm saying? You in control of this. It don't matter. Man, we can't be listening to people, y'all. I love when Gunna said that "On One Night" by Gunna on his recent album, the last one. That boy said, ain't no human being determine my fate. The more I get it in, the more they gonna hate. Like, nah, for real, bro. No human being determine your fate, bro. Only God does. Hell, like, to be honest, you play a part in your own fate, but to be honest, you don't even determine your own fate. Only God determines your fate. Know what I'm saying? You play a big part in that, though. God gives us free will. He allows us to live this life the way that we choose to live it. There is a right and there is a wrong, but God take a step back because he want to see whose side that you on. He want to see if you're going to live a righteous life or if you're going to live a degenerate life. So the choice is up to you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody determines your fate. Nobody else but God, and you also play a part in it. So you in control of your own narrative, man. You're in control of your own narrative for real. Like, that's so powerful when you think about it, because it's like, damn, I have the ability to write out my own book. Like, yes, it's some things in this life that we can't control, y'all. It's some things that's gonna happen that wasn't in our control. Like, it's nothing that we could do about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me give y'all an example. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but outside it's like some real loud music playing. Sound like they got some speakers in the back or something. Like, y'all know what I'm talking about. If you from Houston, you know what I'm talking about. They got they got some speakers from the flea market or wherever they got their speakers from, but they loud though. They like real loud, like wake up the neighborhood type shit. But I'm saying that because that's not in my control. Yes, I'm making this video. I'm doing my best to focus on this video. I don't want no outside noise. I hope y'all can't hear that. But at the end of the day, that noise, the music that's playing outside, is not in my control because I'm inside of my room. It ain't no noise in here. That's the best that I could do. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't hear no TV. I have a whole TV in here. Y'all don't hear nothing else in my room. Like, it's dead silent right now. Nothing. But y'all can only hear me talking. You know what I'm saying? That's what I have control over. I have control over making this video for y'all. Cause I almost I almost forgot to make it. I ain't gonna lie. But I need to tap back into getting real consistent with everything that I said I was gonna do this year for real. So I'm doing my best to deliver a video every single day. And if I don't have a video for y'all every day, if it uploads a day Because usually, I don't know if y'all noticed, but I upload most of my videos at nighttime. And if it don't upload that night, it's for sure gonna get uploaded overnight. So really, I'm not missing no days. Like, it's just the uploading process is kind of slow, processing, and they got to see if it's copyrighted and all that. And I understand. So y'all know how YouTube be. But yeah, man, it's like once you really take the steering wheel and once you really put your, you know what I'm saying, put your seatbelt on, because it's you finna go in for a ride. Like, it's not gonna be smooth sailing at all. Put your seatbelt on and fix your rearview mirrors and make sure you being cautious. Don't be scared. You know, you got to get to your destination. I'm cooking right now. I'm cooking. I like using cars, like driving as an analogy, because it's cars are relatable to humans in a way. Like, I know it's a machine to get us, you know, it's a vehicle to get us from point A to point B. It's not a living thing, but you know, it has a body like us. It has tires, which relate to our feet. You know what I'm saying? It has headlights. Um, I look at the headlights as being our eyes. You know, that's how the car can see things at night. Um, what else? It got the engine, and you know, it under the hood. That's what's inside of us. That's, you know, you got your body, and then you got the stuff that's under the hood, which relates to our, you know, what you feel on the inside or whatever. You know, it's your it's how you operate. But yeah, I'm kind of rambling, but yeah, you got to be in that driver's seat. You got to make sure that you buckle up and you know, check your rearview mirrors and all that. Make sure you're being cautious, but don't be scared to get to your because you got to get to your destination at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, driving and being on the road, that's risky. You know, that's why I'm bringing up that analogy, because it's risky being on the road. You can lose your life on the road. I've been in plenty car wrecks. Like, I'm not even finna get off into that. Like, I don't even want to manifest that no more, because I don't even want to give no story times on that. Like, that shit, being in a car wreck ain't no joke, bro. Like, you can lose your life just like that, just by doing your best to get to one point to another. And that's some real life shit. Like, you can lose your life just by chasing your dreams, just by chasing your goals. You never know what could happen to you. You know, that's why some people never go after it. Some people never take that risk and go after what they really want in this life, because they scared. Like, they scared of what might happen. They scared that something might happen along the way, or shit, something might happen when they get there. But that's the whole point of, what's the point of getting in that car and driving to your destination if you're gonna be scared? You might as well have stayed your ass at home. You might as well have not got started on your dreams and goals. Like, I'm subliminally speaking right now, but I hope that y'all. I mean, I pray that y'all catching on to what I'm doing my best to say. You know, we have to. It's your narrative. It's your story. It's your book. You can't be scared to write that. You can't be scared to take a risk on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Nobody, bro. Ain't nobody coming inside my room. Like, I live with my people. Nobody coming inside my room and telling me, "Hey, you need to not make that video. You need to stop recording. You need to go to sleep. It's too late." Man, nobody ain't make me pick up this phone and record. You know, I was on the phone with my girl. I was like, "Oh shit, man, I gotta make a video." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't forget about the people, man. I can't forget about the culture. You know, I don't really know who I'll be watching my videos, but the views starting to just slowly. Like, I'm loving it. I'm loving how the views is slowly going up. I average probably like 5 views now per video, 4 to 5 views. At first it was 0 to 2 views per video. Now it's 4 to 5. Like, the numbers. I know it's like, I don't know if y'all watch Purpose Driven. Malik, he gave an example on the Cullum Johnson show when he was doing an interview. He said success is like this. it's gonna be real slow at first, and it's gonna be real just you ain't gonna see no results. Then all of a sudden it's gonna go up. You know, it's gonna go up. Some people think that success is like this. It's the example he gave. Some people think success is like that, but he said no. Success is like this, and just all of a sudden. But that's that consistency though. That's the this is when you was writing your story. Nobody is seeing you when you writing your story. Nobody is seeing you being in control of your own narrative. But once they catch on, they catch on. You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes. Like I can feel it. I know one day that this channel it's gonna blow. Like it is gonna be when I least expected. Like that's the double edged. Like I ain't gonna say it's a double edged sword. It's just a complete blessing being a real follower of Christ, being a real follower of God. But it does get like it does get frustrating sometimes because it's like, man, I'm doing the right thing. I'm making sure I stay on point. I'm putting in all this hard work and I don't see no results. Like it gets frustrating sometimes. It really does. But you know, like you just know, you don't have no doubt that everything is gonna work out how it should. Like God works in mysterious ways, y'all, for real. Like he really does. God works in mysterious ways, man. I have so many stories, like when I thought things wasn't gonna work out for me, but it did. Like it just, and God has such a sense of humor. Like he give you hints along the way of what's gonna happen, but you don't catch those hints because you don't know what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like I told my mom, I love this quotes by I say quotes. I was telling my mom, I was on the phone with my mama yesterday, and I was telling her I love this quote by Steve Jobs. He said, you can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards, because when you're on your way, how are you going to connect the dots? Think about it. Look. Think about it, y'all. Look. Let me just draw it out to show y'all what I mean. So, this is my, wait, hold on. Let me get this out of the camera. Okay, so when you going forward, this you going forward, right? That's one dot. What other dots do you have to connect going forward? What other dots do you have to connect? You don't have nothing else but this dot, right? You can't connect. You can't connect no dots nowhere because it's only this dot. But you have another dot right here. Then you get another dot. Then you get another dot. Then you get another dot. Now you have dots to connect looking backwards. You can connect all them dots looking backwards. Hold on, this pen kind of, oh shit, I thought the pen went out on me. You can connect all them dots looking backwards now. Now you have dots to connect. Like that quote is so powerful, bro. It's so powerful, but kind of going off topic, that was the message for today, y'all. Just be in control of your own narrative. You know what I'm saying? Be in control of your own narrative. And this, you gotta look at this shit like a movie, for real. Like imagine an imaginary camera is on you everywhere you go throughout this life. Like just imagine that. Like, oh shit, like this is my documentary. Like this, you want to be great or what? You want to be a legend or what? I'm gonna just put it like that. Do you want to be great? Do you want to fucking be great? Yes or no? That's for you to decide. At the end of the day, you create your own narrative. So I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow. Ching ching.